I'm Steve Paranto. This is our first tournament at Washougal. These used to be 2 tennis courts, and we've turned them into 6 pickleball courts, and now they're getting used all the time. When they were tennis courts, they were just really hardly being used, so this is fantastic to see. I've been playing this game since 1974. Had a chance to play the inventor in the world's first tournament. That's kind of my claim to fame. But of all those people that played in that tournament, I think I'm still the only one playing tournaments.
How'd you get turned on to it?
Through my community college recreation program. So we had intramural tournaments, and that's what turned all of us tennis players. I was playing tennis for a college called Green River Community College, not too far from where the sport was invented. And tennis players, we played a lot when the weather was bad. We'd be indoors playing pickleball rather than tennis.
What is it about the game that has kept you playing all these years?
You know, the rallies are so fun. That's what gets people hooked, and that's why tennis players, a lot of them are switching over. The rallies are so fun, and there's a lot of variety to the rallies. There's more choices to make during a rally. You know, the strategy's more, I would say, more complex than tennis. And it's a touch game. Older people can play because of that if they have good strategy and good technique. What's been exciting for me is just to see how this sport has grown since those early days. And right now, it's growing at an unbelievable rate. And because of things like this, with permanent courts going in all across the nation. And that's what's so exciting, is to see how many people are also enjoying it now.
And so you spoke about kind of the more of the competitive and strategic aspects. What about the social aspect? Do you think that has much to do with the growth?
It does have a lot to do with the growth. We're kind of like a family. I've made so many friends across the nation meeting them at tournaments, and no, it's like a family. And this group here last night, we all after this we went to see the local Elvis impersonator all together, and in fact he kicked off our national anthem yesterday. You may know about that, but we just all had a good time together. And you know, you're closer to your opponents as far as
proximity
compared to tennis. Tennis, you know, they're way over there, and you can't see the smiles on their face. Where pickleball, after a rally, people are usually smiling because you just had a great rally. And so I think that has a lot to do with. Also, I've been involved in other sports that are kind of offbeat, like footbag and juggling and unicycling. And I've noticed the same thing with other kind of small sports when they're first starting out. It's kind of like a family. It's kind of like when I was a kid and we had a Volkswagen, everybody would talk to each other when we went by with their Volkswagen. So it's a little bit of that going on too with pickleball.
What do you see the future being for the sport?
Well, with the great athletes that we have playing now, with the top level college players that are coming over and a few ex-pro tennis players, I see this is such an exciting sport to watch. I see it as a televised sport on ESPN. If we're lucky enough today to have Russ Gabrielson here, and I know he's not playing in high gear today, he's just having fun, but those kind of players like what he does, and his partner Chris Barksdale, the level that they can play makes it very exciting to watch. So I see it growing as far as a spectator sport, and then the other countries right now are grasping onto it. Mexico, Asian countries, and India are loving the sport because of limited space. Try it. If you have played any racket sport, table tennis, badminton, racquetball, you're gonna love it.
Perfect. Let's end on that note.